Okie dokie. And we're now live. Okay. Episode number 5. Here we go. Well, in like an hour. But what's going on, everyone? G.E. Morrison, why am I awake at 1 a.m.? Well, probably because you're trying to stay up to watch the Loki show. Episode 5. This would be my guess. I know that's why I'm awake. I've already hit 12 mil. I don't know if I need to do anything more there. I think I might just do this one. Let's do a little arena and chill while we wait for the episode to drop. What time does it usually drop? It usually drops around midnight Pacific. What's going on, Spider Cools? Right, I need to tweet. I didn't tweet earlier when I streamed. I forgot to. But I'll do it now. Episode 5, pre-watch party hangout has begun. Come chill while we wait for episode 5 to drop. Whoops. Nope. Hey, wait. Nope. There we go. Jeez, I was failing there quite a bit. Alright, back to here. Who is this and what have you done with my captain? I know, the beard is not the same. But it is I promise. Loki of Asgard. Oh wait, I mean Captain of California. That's right, I am the captain of the entire state of California. You shaved? Yeah, I trimmed her down. A little shorter than I meant to, but it is what it is. I just realized Hercules kind of has a Loki-like helmet on. Cap IW has left the chat. I know. Give it a few weeks though, and he'll be back. He'll be back. Change is good. Yeah, it was getting a little long. Plus, it's been really hot here lately, and having a long beard can be a little bit much, so I tend to trim her down a little bit. That's why I shaved it last year around this same time. When last year it had been like a solid 6 months, though, since I shaved. It grew really long last year. When does Loki go live? What's going on, iMac? In about an hour, sometimes earlier, so maybe around 45 minutes or so. Usually earlier, I should say, I guess. At this point, I feel like that's a pretty reliable thing to think. Predictions? So before we start talking about anything predictions or spoilery, I don't want to ruin it for anybody. who maybe hasn't caught up on the show or is waiting, if you haven't watched any of it, now's your time. Now's your chance to head out of the chat. You don't see any spoilers, don't hear any spoilers for what's happened so far. Because, yeah, I'll open it up here in a second, so that we can just start talking about everything, or what we think's going to happen, or what we think's going on. And wow, did I do a terrible job of evading Moon Knight's special one there. Heat waves hit hard? Yeah, they do. I don't want to make you mad, but I pulled all his 5 stars. Namor, Apoc, Emma, Medusa, duped my Angela, some others, but importantly Namor out of my second mutant. Hey, you're all good, man. I have everyone you just named as a 6-star now, except for Medusa, obviously. She's not available as a 6-star. But I during my I keep saying that. During my 4th of July opening, I pulled myself the 6-star Namor, and I actually pulled the 5-star Namor a little bit ago as well. So I already have him maxed out as a 5-star. So, but yeah, dude, congrats on the pulls though. Those are all awesome pulls. But you pulled Namor out of your second mutant skill dual crystal. That I am jealous of, because for me, yeah, it was not my second one I pulled from those. I opened, I think, about 60 or so before I finally got him out of them. Wait, you don't know that Medusa, Voodoo, and Starkey are all 6-stars? No troll? Wait. I think I saw something about this. Yeah, he shows up when you go here. Available rarities. 6-star. Same with Medusa. Available as a 6-star. And then, who's the other one you said? Voodoo. 6-star. But does Blade show up? Nope. No Blade. Still no Blade. What about Ghost Rider? Ghost Rad the Whip? Nope. Not today. Yeah, that is interesting that they're there now. Medusa has been available in like one Cav bundle. I don't think so. Whenever she's been in any of those, I think it's always said the 6-star version is not available. I'm pretty sure, at least. Which game is this? This is Marvel Contest of Champions. So this is the game that I normally do on my channel, but I recently started doing these watch parties as well. So if you're here for the watch party, if you're not familiar with how it's going to work, I will not be showing the episode on my channel. We'll switch over to this screen, and it'll be, the chat will be over there. Wanda will be here checking me out like she always does. You know, she can't help herself. And I'll just be watching it on my other monitor here, no sound or anything, but we'll all start it at the same time, watch it together, and then react in real time and talk about it a little bit after. So yeah, if you're expecting me to show the episode here, I apologize. That is not for my channel. Maybe someone else that is trying to lose their channel will do that for you, but I am not that person. Ready for Mephisto? Dude, for real. That's got to be, right? Voodoo as a 6-star could be pretty spectacular. Only thing he's missing is damage. Yeah. I mean, the poisons would still do pretty solid. Wanda, the OG MCU TV series, so she has to be there. I mean, yeah, she was the first one that, you know, and she's just She likes the shows as much as I do, so she always wants to join in, and who am I to say no? Oops. Is Ultron's PI bugged? I noticed after the update it went down a bit. I saw someone saying something about that, but I don't have a 6-star one, and my 5-star one is really low, and I've never really paid attention to it, so I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know if it was what it was before as of now, and I haven't heard anything official or anything, so I don't know. When does Loki episode come out? Usually in about 45 minutes or so. Generally around midnight Pacific time. Sometimes, usually a little bit earlier. Oof. I think you missed my question earlier. Would you use a 5-star generic gem on Ham or wait for Apocalypse? I can never seem to pull science gems. I unfortunately don't know enough about Spider-Ham. I don't know what his awakened ability does. I only just got him as a 6-star, and I haven't played around with him yet, and obviously he's not awakened yet for me. So I'm kind of like that guy that I don't research or learn how to play a champion until I pull them for myself, until I like rank them up and decide that I'm going to start using them, and I haven't done that yet with him. So I know he has a bunch of good power stings that he doesn't need the awakened ability for. I've never heard anyone refer to him as being worthy of a generic gem, even if it is a 5-star. In the same breath, though, Apoc also doesn't necessarily need the awakened ability either. He's great without it. So I don't think he's the one that you would necessarily need to save that generic for, because he's great without it too. He's mainly, again, like, he is awesome to use for himself. I think he just gets a little bit more regen when he sits out of fights from his awakened ability, the higher sig. I think that's all it does. It might do something else that I can't remember, but mainly he's just used for those synergies or just his basic damage output, which his awakened ability doesn't increase that at all. So I think you're better off just holding on to the gem for now, though, is what I would recommend. Are you going to see... Are we going to see the mask Loki variant? I don't know. Not sure. I have a feeling... Okay, yeah, so now we can kind of start talking about a bit of spoilery stuff. So if you guys haven't watched anything yet, if you're not up to date on Loki, shield your ears or just, kindly leave the chat. And, I just don't want to spoil anything for anybody. That's all it is. It's nothing against you. I'd love for you to be here. And if you don't mind spoilers, then feel free to stay. Some people don't care. I personally don't like getting spoiled for stuff, so really excited for President Loki. I'm sure, yeah, President Loki, I have a feeling, is probably going to show up. So I'm guessing it's going to pick up right where it left off from the end credit scenes, which, if you guys didn't know, episode 4 did have a end or mid credit scene, rather. I think that was the first episode they did. So if you haven't seen that yet, go now. Go watch it real quick. There's still time. Because yeah, it was pretty important. Because if you didn't see that, then I'm assuming where this episode is going to pick up is going to be kind of confusing. Unless they just... It's possible that the end credit scene was literally just a clip from the start of this first episode, which is possible. What are you looking forward to most, and why is it the damn alligator? What's going on, CBM? Dude, right? I'm so confused about the alligator, and nobody knows, like, what's going on with the alligator, right? Like, that's not anything from the comics. Like, there's never been an alligator version of Loki, from what I've heard. It's literally just, like, thrown in there, like, wait, what? I think someone speculated that instead of, like, the frog Thor, that variant ended up being an alligator Loki, and that's why that variant is there. I was expecting the frog, yeah. My guess is it's something along those lines. Crocodile Loki. I want to see Gator Loki talking to Frog Loki while Kid Loki in the back smiling. An appearance of Assassin Loki would be awesome too. That's MCOC Loki. Nice. Yeah, I don't know how many versions of Loki we're gonna get. It's gonna be interesting to see. Obviously, there's President Loki, but I don't know if that's going to be our current timeline Loki. That, well, I guess this variant timeline, but the current Loki of the show, the main Loki. If he's the one that turns into that, or it's really turning into a whole Loki verse. It's kind of crazy. Do you think when our Loki was referring to "Be free, my horn friends" in Pompeii episode, it was foreshadowing the episode 5, where he will actually free all his variant Lokis? Interesting. That's a good one. I like that. I like that idea. It is always fun to, when you rewatch shows, of seeing the stuff that was picked that like you missed the initial viewing, and that when you go back after watching what happened in the later episodes, you're like, oh shoot, how did I not see that? And that's what's great about, for one, like just rewatching shows and just stuff like the MCU, that they've done a really good job about that, with either stuff that they planned or stuff that they've even retconned. Like one, for example, is in I think it's Iron Man 2, they've now canonized that the little kid that was dressed up as Iron Man is actually Peter Parker. It's like, that wasn't initially planned, but it was kind of like a fan theory that they said, oh yeah, let's make that true. Yeah, that's cool. A big show that does a lot of this that I didn't realize until I actually just finished rewatching it again is Game of Thrones. I just rewatched Game of Thrones, and holy crap, the amount of foreshadowing in that show, especially even in like season 1 and 2, that leads up to stuff that happens in the end. Dude, there's so much good stuff. Hi River. Okay, come and join us. Come on. Say hi, River. Say hi. Say hi. People are saying another variant of Loki is the leader of the TVA, and I would be what is wrong with you? Jeez. I would be so pissed. I've heard that theory too, and honestly, I don't think I wouldn't be mad about it. I could see it being, it's like a version of Loki who he wants to be the only version, so he created the TVA, and their actual only goal is to track down other Loki variants so that he can be the only variant, the only actual Loki. And so that's why they've been getting all of these Lokis and sending them away to this world that's basically just this run-down world that they only can exist in. So there's that, or there's the possibility that Kang the Conqueror is the one that's behind all this, which I feel like makes the most sense, since in the comics he's very heavily involved with the TVA. It's been announced that he's being introduced in Ant-Man and the Wasp 3, or Quantumania, whatever it's called. Kang is a Loki variant. That'd be an interesting retcon if they did that, because isn't he supposed to be like a future son of Mr. Fantastic, right? I think. I don't get how they can introduce him before the Fantastic Four. There's that, and also, like, they've already announced that he's being introduced, that he's going to be the main villain in Quantumania. So why would they then introduce him in a TV show before that even airs? But so the other thing we have to remember too, that Loki was already like renewed for a season 2, right? Like none of the other shows have, as far as I know. But didn't they announce that Loki got renewed? So there's a good chance that we're actually not going to get a solution. As sad as it is, and as much as I would hate it, we're probably not going to get a final say of like, this is what's actually going on. Or at least not fully. We might get some more, I would assume. But they probably want to leave it open for more possibilities of what's going to happen in later seasons. So it might be that we get a tease of that, and then we hear, and then Quantum Mania pops out, Kang gets introduced, then season 2, Kang is able to show up. In season 2, we find out he's actually been in control of all this. Maybe. I also heard another theory that also involves Kang the Conqueror, is that he's in charge of it all, and that this TVA is actually in the quantum realm, and it's that city that we saw in Ant-Man and the Wasp. So that, because they do say that time works differently here in the TVA, they've said that, and they don't age and all that kind of stuff. So it makes sense if they were in the quantum realm, something like that. But they think they're somewhere somewhere else. I don't know. It kind of adds up. It kind of adds up. I don't remember where I heard that theory from, but someone said that, and I was like, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Yeah, and maybe we'll get like a tease of Kang the Conqueror episode 6 post-credit scene or something. I don't think we'll see Kang in the series, but I do think he has something to do with what's going on. I just don't think they would show him before he shows up in Ant-Man and the Wasp. Oh my gosh. How not to play MCOC. I'll be your guide today, Captain Bay. Jeez. Also, does it kind of feel like What If is a spin-off of Loki and there's a multiverse of madness that occurs? Yeah, that's another show. Who knows what's going to happen with that? But that show's like kind of... It is going to be relevant to the MCU, right? But it's all... or maybe it's not. Maybe it's completely separate. It's just kind of like a obvious like a what if kind of scenario. But it is essentially like variants. So Loki is kind of setting up that show, but showing like there's variants that can occur that this could have been this way. Why do you look different, Cap? Detective Pikachu, that's because my beard has unfortunately left the chat for the time being. I had to trim it down. So, but it'll grow back. Hi. I actually don't watch any of the Loki promo episodes for like episodes to come, episodes 5. I haven't watched anything yet because I don't want to get anything spoiled of like what's potentially going to happen. So I'm just going to lay down right there. Okay, that's fine. We'll see how long that lasts. I doubt it'll last that long. Reed, please reply. Let's see. Renslayer, aka Judge of the TVA, is Kang's love interest in the comics. Yeah, that's another thing that people have pointed out that is a thing, and who that character is very heavily involved with Kang. And that maybe she's been kind of the front person to keep the TVA under control. So that, you know, Kang's whatever he's actually has planned can still happen or whatnot. I don't know what spammers get from that, but it's all good. He's gone now, or it, he, she, whoever they are. I get to see Black Widow tomorrow. I'm so excited. Wait, Eric, what? Are you saying tomorrow as in it's Wednesday time zone already for you and you get to see it on Thursday? I work at a movie theater, so most people can see it Thursday. I get to watch it at 11:59 p.m. tomorrow. So, wait, 11:59 Wednesday? So like technically Thursday morning, or is that Thursday 11:59 into Friday morning? Wednesday. Okay. So yeah, that is earlier because I was like, I'm seeing it on Thursday at 8 p.m. I mean, 8:30. One of the two. I've got it in my phone. I don't know. But that's cool, man. I'm jealous. I'm really excited for that too. We'll definitely have to have a stream breakdown, maybe with CBM and Ghost Dog about that movie once we've all seen it as well. If you guys don't know who CBM Reviews is, by the way, he has his own YouTube channel. I was introduced to him by our good buddy Ghost Dog, and we've done some slight collab stuff over on Ghost Dog's channels, breaking down the whole series of WandaVision, and then we did it again with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and we'll be doing it once again with Loki once it has ended. And he, on his channel though, he does individual breakdown of episodes. I don't know if he's gotten around. I know he said he's been busy with some other stuff, so we kind of hadn't gotten around to doing any lately, but if you go back on his channel, you can see all his breakdowns of other shows and everything, and I'd advise you guys to check it out. He has a good insight, a very comic booky insight, better than I do, because I've never read comic books. I just have what I know that I've learned from watching videos like his and other channels that know the inside info that they tell me, and then I understand it then. I've been feeling discouraged lately, but I'm not out yet. Been grinding on Twitch recently. Hey, there you go. Nice. What have you been playing games on Twitch? Don't understand why Disney didn't give India the premiere access for Black Widow. Really? Hey, what are you doing? Tails flicking around my... This is like a bag clip. It's a little mustache. I was eating some chips earlier. Ruffles, if you want to sponsor me, I'll show the bag. Do you think we can get a Danny DeVito Loki? Dude, that would be hilarious if they just get like a bunch of superstar like cast members to just be all these different variants of Loki in like a cameo role. That would be pretty funny. I'm just imagining a Danny DeVito one. How long to the episode? Probably technically 32 minutes until it will officially be out, but most likely it'll drop in like 20 minutes. That's my guess. Usually around like 11:50-ish. Matt Damon Loki is a must if they do that. True, yeah, they've technically already done that. Matt Damon, bring him back. Canonize him as one of the variants. That'd be funny. How about Mephisto Loki? Hear me out. Mephisto. He's the villain. He's behind the TVA. Hi from Indonesia. Hello, Justin, and everyone in Indonesia. Where did Morbius went then? Yeah, I don't know. I think that movie just got delayed. It's still coming out. I think it comes out next year at this point. I think early next year. I'm not totally sure. Oh, do you mean Mobius? Sorry, those names are so close that I keep. Yeah, that's what we also don't know. So we know that Loki technically isn't dead. We know that he's what appears to be maybe in a temporary place that eventually he could die there. Probably not going to, is my guess. But so does that mean that everyone that gets pruned, I think that's what they called it, everyone that gets pruned like that, are they sent to the same world, or is this one that's specifically for the Loki variants? Or does each person have a world of their own variants that they get sent to? Is Mobius going to be here in this world just chilling on a jet ski? What is happening? I was upset when he got pruned. Dude just wanted a jet ski. I know, right? Man, that one caught me off guard. And then when Loki got pruned at the end of it, that too, that got me off guard. I was like, whoa, what? And then the end credits, I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, at that point, I didn't think he was obviously going to be dead. I'm like, the show's named after him, for gosh sakes. He's not going to be killed off in episode 4. But still, I was just like, holy crap, what does this mean? What is going to happen? Mobius is Lightning McQueen, who is red. So Mobius is Mephisto confirmed. There you go. Yeah, that couldn't be more clear to me. If you weren't convinced yet, how could you not be now? How many episodes are there in total? Tonight will be episode 5. And there's going to be 6 total. So next week will be the finale. And you don't need to tell me to reply. I mean, the chat's not moving that quick. I should be able to hear it. Dang, we got 60 people here chilling tonight. I think that's a record for one of my watch parties. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out tonight. This is awesome. Hope you all intend on staying and hanging out for the actual video portion of it as well, or the watching of it. Again, I'll say now, if there's more of you here, we'll not be showing the episode. This is the screen that will be on. You can see your lovely chat over here, and I'll have a timer going on right below me that'll say what part, where I am at in the episode. That's when I'll start it. We'll all start the episode at the same time, and just kind of react to it in real time, and then talk about it afterwards. I'm not going to start it the second it drops. I'll give it a couple minutes, make sure it's loaded for everyone. Sometimes it kind of is slow for some people. So if you do start it before I do and you finish the episode or something crazy happens that I haven't got to yet, please do not drop anything in the chat spoiling that, because that's what happened to me. That happened with WandaVision when freaking Pietro Maximoff showed up, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, X-Men Loki. And I'm like, guys, I'm still halfway through the episode. I'm not even there yet. So please don't be that guy that spoils in the chat, because I'm not really going to pay attention to the chat while the episode's going. So also, if you're asking me questions and I'm ignoring you, don't get mad. Get glad. Just kidding. That's a pun. But yeah, don't get mad. Don't spam oh, notice me, reply back to me, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I'm watching the episode. I'm not going to read your comment. Because one, I don't want to end up getting spoiled if someone is doing that. So, whoa, what is going on here? Binod? The heck? I don't even know what that means. And I don't know how to add that to a banned word in chat. I don't know what's going on. Now I'm starting to feel like, is there only this many people here right now because there's a bunch of bots in the chat? Is that what's going on? Hit the like button, guys, if you're all real. Hit the like. Oh, dude. Yeah, there's 95. This is definitely all bots now. Mods, help me out here. We got to ban some people. Let's see. I don't know how to add stuff to a band, something in chat. How much longer? About 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. That's something I'll have to figure out at some point. Nightbot or Streamlabs banned words. I don't have Nightbot set up. I don't know how to do that through Streamlabs. I'm a great streamer, guys. I know things. I'm not going to be streaming the episode live, no. Scarlet Witch is looking feisty. Yeah, she is. I just realized I'm still on that screen. I didn't go back to this one yet. I'm just gonna Google it real quick. How do I ban a word? YouTube Studio settings community. Wait, what? I think that's a old way to do it. That's not even an option. It says go to the community tab. There's not a community tab anymore. What do I click? Oh, click settings. Oh, there we go. Settings, community. Approved users, hidden users, blocked words. Aha! Found it. What is the word? Binod? Whatever the heck. Putting it in. There we go. They can't say it anymore. Hashtag release the Wanda cut. Is that a thing? Hopefully they can't say it anymore. I just saw some. Oh, I didn't hit save yet. Save. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that calms down. I don't know what that was, but hey, whatever. We'll take it. This spam has plagued every streamer. Oh, has that one been going around the last day or so? I can still post it. Oh shoot, he's throwing a special attack. That's what happens when you're trying to read chat so much. And maybe if you're a mod, you have different. Maybe it still allows you to do it. I don't know. It's 3 to 4 months old, but some kids can't let it go. Oh, okay. Yeah, it seems like the watching number is starting to go down, so I think it worked. All the bots are leaving the chat. It was up over 100 there for a second. I'm like, holy crap, there's no way. As much as I love it to be real, but I'm like, there's no way there's more people here watching this watch party than there were watching my 7.2 clear earlier today. It's just not gonna happen. I think my previous high for one of these was like 30 or 40 people. And we're still at like 60 now, but yeah, there was a lot of those were bots, I'm pretty sure. Again, hit that like button if you're real. If you're actually here, a real person, hit the like button. That's how I can tell how many people are actually watching. And it also helps with the YouTube algorithm. So if there's more people out there searching for a Loki watch party, that they might see my stream pop up instead of some other loser. I mean, some other fantastic person's. But mine's obviously going to be better. Like, do they have Wanda in theirs? Wanda? I don't think so. I think only I do. Yeah. So there. Up to 45 on the like. Okay, there we go. That's a great. I love that. That's a great number. Sup, sexy? What's going on, Lakers bodyguard? I caressed it lovingly. Huh. That's just the way I like it. Wait, where's the Loki hat? The Loki hat is right over here. It will be going on once the episode begins. So I do, if this is also your first time here, I have a Loki hat. Do other watch party goer streamer people have Loki helmets? I'd imagine none of them do. I'm probably the only one. What are you doing? Prof is not well. Did you contact him? Yes, I've been in regular contact. I have his phone number. We text all the time, actually. He did. I did reach out to him the other day when I saw he said something in one of his videos about how he's had to rush to the hospital. Whatever. I was like, hey, I hope you're doing good. So, yes, he. I think he's back home now. He's not on vacation anymore. So hopefully, I think he said there's a couple more tests they have to run. So hopefully everything turns out all right there. Praying for him. Sadly, I can't stay because it starts too late for me. You guys have a good time. Please, no orgies this time. Lakers bodyguard. Don't worry, we'll have a good time. No promises on that the last part there, though. Captain Bay is the best. Oh, thanks, Casey. I think we'll be getting something of Spider-Man in the last Loki episode, or maybe in the Black Widow post-credits. Interesting. I feel like getting anything Spider-Man related would be a real stretch for a Disney Plus TV show. I'd say Black Widow is a lot more likely, or end credit for Black Widow will be leading into Shang-Chi, because I think that comes out first, or Eternals also comes out first. There's a lot of movies that come out. Jeez. But yeah, anything Spider-Man is needed. Yeah, I agree with you there. I'd love if there's, something Spider-Man related. I mean, obviously, I feel like the multiverse aspect that Loki is setting up could end up leading into Spider-Man, because it's been reported that it's going to be a bit of a Spider-Verse-y show or movie. I mean, so that's exciting. Oh, shoot. I forgot about that even evade thing. What? I hate the way that they need to change the way his thing works, because it's so annoying. The true strike only comes up if you make contact with them shortly after they use a special attack. But it's like when they're so far away, and it's like the second I evade it and I dash in instantly, I'm still far away and I can't actually get it. Get the true strike, even though I literally dashed in as soon as I could. It should be the second you instigate the dash in, not whenever you make contact, in my opinion. And I've talked about this before. But all right, we're officially at the refresh time where the episode could pretty much drop any minute now. As early, I think the earliest they've dropped an episode for Disney Plus has been about like 15 minutes before the intended release date. So I wonder how that happened. If that was just like the first time it happened was probably on like Mandalorian or something, and they were just like, oh shoot, we put the time on there wrong. And then they saw the reaction, like, oh, maybe we should just kind of do that as a fun little game to play with them every week. So maybe we'll drop it earlier, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just delay it about 30 minutes, like with the WandaVision finale, and maybe it still won't work for some people on their PC, and they'll end up just having to watch it on their phone at midnight or 12:30. Not that I'm speaking from experience at all. Yeah, that may have happened to me. Usually right at 10 minutes. Yeah, I think this for Loki in particular, it's been right at about 11:50 has been when it's been dropping. But I'm still gonna continually refresh when I get the chance. Is Loki to a 5 coming very soon? So, excuse me. Such exciting spring break, Rick and Morty, and new Marvel series. Yes, episode 5 is about to drop any minute now. The gems are which the TVA might be the stones which Thanos reduced to atoms. If the TVA is located somewhere in the quantum realm, that's why there were so many. Yeah, that was a theory. It's somewhat along the lines of the theory that I talked about earlier. Not sure if you were here, DJ, about that Kang is behind the TVA and that the whole TVA headquarters is actually that city we saw in Ant-Man and the Wasp that's in the quantum realm, which would explain why time works differently there. No one ages right, or they age really slowly, or they look the same. Like the girl that brought in Lady Loki, or what's her name again? Sylvie. The lady, when she brought her in when she was a kid, she's the same age now that she was when she got brought in. So you don't need to spam. I get it. You're excited for the episode, but I am as well. But yeah, you don't need to spam. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. We know you're excited. We all are. It dropped for me. It's already there for you. I don't have it yet. I just refreshed. I smell Cap. I took a shower today though, guys. I thought you can smell me through the stream. That's unfortunate. I'm just kidding. I know you mean the no cap or cap, the cap meaning lie. I still don't understand where that came from and why it's a thing. I don't know, but it is. I remember the first time I started hearing it, I'm like, why are people saying no cap? Like, something not have like a bottle cap, or like no captain? Like, what's going on? I was so confused. I'm like, why is this? What is the meme here? So I still don't understand like where it came from. Like, what was the first thing? Because that most memes have an origin, right? You know, like the what are those, or the got him, all that kind of stuff. The D's nuts, like all of those, they have a video that you can go back to, be like, this is what started it. But what is that for the no cap thing? Where did that start? What's the origin? I hope Sylvie somehow contacts Thor and the other Avengers from all sorts of dimensions, and we have a giant interdimensional showdown. As cool as that would sound, and would be awesome to see, it sounds like it's way above the budget for a Disney Plus TV show. I don't think we're going to get all the Avengers on screen, sadly. It just doesn't seem like something that would happen. Is episode 5 released? Not just yet. I'm refreshing. My guess is if it is going to be out... Oh, wait, it is. It's open. It's up there for me. Again, like right at 11:50. Journey into Mystery. And they actually are having the episode names show up this time. It's not just episode 3, episode 4, episode 5. So, guys, now is the time where if you don't want spoilers, if you're starting the episode right now, don't start talking about it, please, because we're going to be not starting it just yet. But I'm going to start it here in a minute or two. Let everyone get it ready to load up. If you start it, just hit pause real quick. I'm pulling up a timer. Stopwatch. And once I start the timer, that means that I have begun the episode myself. So let's switch over to this screen. Put the timer right there. Stopwatch. There we go. All right, pull up the episode. Make sure that, yep, sound is coming through for me. All right. Are we all ready? Let me make sure I've got desktop audio muted. We're good there. Enlarge. All right. Get this screen back to here so I can still see the chat just in case. But like I said, from this point on, I'm not really going to be looking at chat, not showing the episode. So guys, let's get this party started with episode 5 of Loki, starting in 3, 2, 1. Wait. Fake out. You thought I forgot? This thing's always hard to get on with the... Wait, no, I put this on. Put it on first. There we go. Okay. Straighten out the glasses. That's the thing I didn't really think about when I bought this, was the fact that I wear glasses. Okay. Now we're ready. All right. 3, 2, 1. Start the episode. Start. Okay. There we go. I'm not skipping the recap or anything. I'm watching everything. That was so sad. Okay, so this is literally picking up. That was the end credit scene. Is this episode released in Eastern Standard Time? It should be. It should be released pretty much everywhere, I think, now. I think there's certain countries that get released different times, but United States should be out. Should be out, as they would say in Canada, eh? Dun, 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 dun. Add a poster of Loki instead of Wanda. I thought about it. I was actually gonna maybe do Sylvie, but gotta keep Wanda for now. No. Hey. My cat is kind of laying in front of my TV right now. Luckily, she's not blocking much of it. I can still see. I'm not streaming it on Discord or anything, so don't ask. That's Eliath? Is that what he said? Oh shoot, that's a dragon thing? A gas dragon. You are a jealous person. Okay. Liar. Hi, River. Ah, forgot I plugged in. Turned my headset. I've got a cord here. Got this off Amazon. Hmm. The alligator, dude. What the heck? I didn't even find that strange. Eliath, I think is the name. Huh. Oh, wow. I didn't see that coming. Say something. Something. This music gives me like Doctor Who vibes. Did you see that? Wait, see what? The hammer? Oh, wait, was that Frog Thor? Was the Thanos copter there too? Ah, I looked away right when they were going through the ground. Oh man, there was probably so many things. I'm gonna have to go back and watch. Guys, can we keep it to English? Not to be rude, but I don't speak Spanish or whatever language you're talking. Yeah, there's no such thing. Yep, she was Stalin. Who's the noob now? Is that one she's talking about? The one with Loki? Oh, snap. She sent herself there. So the question is, will she show up here? My guess. Oh, so. Whoa. What? Just. It's freaking alligator, dude. Is that a cat? Yes, my cat is like right here. You can watch it on Disney Plus. No, there's not a way to watch without subscription. Unless someone shows it illegally. Whoa. Hey, nice, nice, nice helmet you got there. That doesn't look good. Whoa. What was that? Little pizza? Is this supposed to be like a call to like Toy Story, the pizza truck? Oh, it's Mobius! I feel like that car is supposed to be like a Toy Story nod. This is fake? Nope. Yep, I'm watching the episode right now.
Dude, the soundtrack is literally like straight out of Doctor Who, I feel like. Oh, he casts illusions of themselves to make it look like they're still there. Oh, jeez. Just knocked. I'm not going to give spoilers during the episode. What's he holding?
Maybe we think a bit more about this. That's best. So if Mobius is here, where's all the rest of the random people that have been pruned if it's not just Loki's that get sent here? That's what I want to know. I guess they've just been never mind, I answered my own question. They've been absorbed by that cloud thing, and the Lokis are the survivors as they survive. Oh, okay. She doesn't actually know, so she is. Ah, that smirk there. Maybe I don't know. Which I respect. Hmm. Thanks, Derek. The sexual tension. Mm. She said the classic Friends line. Smooth. Oh, what the heck? Those things don't even have heads. It's just a ball bouncing on it. The heck? What are those things? What? Hmm. Just gives himself a strap. Wait, so they're just staying here? And he's just gonna go back? Interesting. Aw, he gives him a hug. Hmm. Ooh, a flaming sword. It's gonna be the other Loki. Yep. Because he's like the master. Dude. He's rebuilding Asgard. Holy shit. That's so cool. Yeah, because he's old and he's been around forever. Dude, that's so sick. Aw, they're holding hands. That's why we can't make out, because we're the same. He gone. What is this place? Is that where it's ending? No! No! What? Ah! Oh, come on. There's got to be another mid credits, right? Dude. Nope. Wait, there's no mid credit? No end credit scene? What? That's bull. That's BS, man. Well, shoot, man. Okay, well then I need to go back. There's one thing I wanted to rewatch that I missed. All hail Gator Loki, right? It legit reminded me of Doom's Country. I have no idea. Throg confirmed. Throg, that's the Thor frog, right? Is that, yeah, that's why I wanted to go back. I wanted to watch that scene because I kind of like glimpsed away and saw that stuff happening like out of the corner of my eye. I was like, wait a second, is that something in a jar? Oh, the Thanos copter. That's where it is. Okay. At 8 minutes and 49 seconds, there's a copter. This is Thanos on it. That's so funny. That's sick. Oh yeah, they for sure like each other, but they just don't know what to do since technically they are each other. 99% sure that's King's Kingdom. It sits outside of time. Yeah, it's a possibility. Thanos copter is indeed a variant that needed to be dealt with. Yep. Plot twist, no Kang, it's actually Doom. Oh no. But okay. As they were going through this, right through here, you see Mjolnir, there's Hammer, and the frog. Yep, that's the frog, and he's like jumping to try to like get the hammer. He's stuck in a jar. This is T365, which I'm guessing is some callback to a comic book that was first added in. What time was Throg? Go to 9:10. 9 minutes 10 seconds. Thor 365. Yeah, so that's probably the episode, or not episode, the one where he was introduced. The city at the end reminded me of Latveria, Doom's country. I don't know, maybe. That was a really good episode. Yeah, they definitely were building the tension, like the sexual tension between Loki and Loki, but yeah, Sylvie. But man, there were so many. That's so cool. Okay, and then I want to go to the part where all the other variant Lokis were there, looking down at him. I'm sure these are all probably callbacks to something in the comics, each of these is my guess, but I don't know what. Honestly, like, I kind of expected a little bit more out of the President Loki for how much that was like all over the trailers and everything. Like, just he was there for like a split second and then nothing else. All right, taking the headset off now. Yeah, that was another great episode. Finale is gonna be crazy. Gator Loki and MCOC is a must. Right? That would be funny. Plot twist, the fat variant Loki is behind the TVA. I like how the kid Loki ended up being like he was the leader, probably because he was the first one there, but his thing was that he killed Thor. Kid Loki in the comics is OP. Yeah, and they distinctly left him alive, and I've heard that he's part of the Young Avengers, which they've clearly been setting up a Young Avengers plot in the MCU, I feel like, with all the kids that they've introduced. So there's a good chance that maybe it's not the same actor, but a version of Kid Loki, I have a feeling, is in the future. Gator Loki and Animal Avengers. That was a good one, guys. Was another good one. Episode was intense. I had a feeling that the classic Loki was gonna come back and help them after they like showed him like looking back. I'm like, he's definitely gonna do something. And I love how they just showed how powerful his version of Loki is, because he's like all the other Lokis were either supposed to die to Thanos, or they were zapped here from their variant timeline before then. Whereas his version eluded Thanos and projected a fake version of himself and lived on and developed his magical powers to a whole nother level, as we saw. Like, he freaking recreated Asgard. Like, yeah, the whole thing. Like, that's insane. Like, the amount of, you could tell like how much that was draining him by the end there, obviously. Like, that was so epic. Did you guys see the same fake Loki still fighting one hand President Loki as they escaped? Yeah, he like created an illusion of all of them fighting as they were leaving. Yeah, so here's his, he casts the spells. There. And again, like the whole soundtrack to me, it totally felt like something straight out of Doctor Who. I've never been like a huge Doctor Who fan, but I know enough of it that what it sounds like and all. I'm just looking at the fight scene. Yeah. Huh. Good stuff. Doctor Doom's castle? Maybe. Let me get a good another look at the castle here. Okay, so now my only experience of Doctor Doom's castle is what we see in Doctor Doom's SP3 and MCOC. So I'm going to look up Doctor Doom's castle images. Well, that is strikingly similar. Huh. Fantastic Four isn't scheduled for 2 to 3 years. Yeah, that's the thing, though. And I feel like this would be a really, like, I don't know, if it'd be a really odd way of introducing Doctor Doom. So obviously the city in the quantum realm. Doom made the TVA to prevent the Fantastic Four. But if he prevented the Fantastic Four, then he would have himself not happened, right? Because he only becomes who he is because he's on that same mission with the Fantastic Four. It might still be a an all-time version of Loki or something that wants to be the only Loki. I kind of feel like that's a possibility. He existed before the Fantastic Four got powers. That's a movie version. Oh, okay, that's fair. I think it's Loki Allfather, like an Odin version of Loki. I feel like that's what the classic Loki though was there. Like he was the all-powerful Loki because he was clearly super strong. This is a great way to start the Marvel multiverse though. Yeah. That was a great episode. Oh, man, I can't believe it's already the finale though next week. Ah, it sucks. He was strong, but he clearly didn't wield the Odin force. True. So you think it could be a Loki version that has Odin's powers of the Odin force. The Loki force. That would be nuts. Yeah, I don't know. It's clearly a giant castle. And there's like, I don't know, the background behind the castle, there's like stuff shooting up that I don't know what it is. I don't know. But it kind of reminds me of like the quantum realm. So maybe this is the city that's in the quantum realm that they're about to go to. Clearing out all their lucky so no one could challenge his power. Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel like. That it is going to be some like final boss Loki. That's like always just he wants to be the only Loki. Finally did Cloud's justice. Loki versus Loki versus Loki. There's also something flying, some spaceship or something that flies by there. I can't tell what it is. The flying car is why I'm leaning towards King. That it's a city, not a castle. And Kid Loki comes and finishes the job. Maybe he's a version of Thor that hates Loki and never cared for him. A variant of Thor. I don't know. Nexus event was caused because the two Lokis actually cared for each other deeply, something all other Lokis never been capable to do. Have been incapable to. Yeah, I definitely think that's what it was that caused that big spike. Was they were actually showing genuine emotion to each other rather than just like clear intent to screw over the other person and come out on top. They actually care about each other. Who would have thought? It flies in the face of what Lokis are supposed to do, hence the Nexus event. Yeah, I agree. I have a bad feeling it's going to be King Loki as the big bad. The trailer already showed him sitting on a throne, most likely the castle it left out on. No, King, I bet. Is there some trailer of him sitting on a throne? I don't know. I don't remember seeing that. I've avoided a lot of the trailers since the show started. I haven't watched any. Kronos Core, maybe? I don't know what that is. Thought all trailer clips were left. Trailer clips left were used in this episode. Yeah, it's very rare that any trailers show anything from a final episode or like the final 20 minutes of a movie, essentially. That way they don't risk spoiling anything. But yeah, I did notice some of the shots of them like staring up at it, like that was the scene we saw in a trailer, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Who knows? We'll find out next week. But also, more importantly, technically at this point, tomorrow, because today's Wednesday now officially, tomorrow, most of us will probably be watching Black Widow. And I'm excited for that. So next week, we'll have Black Widow to talk about. And then episode 6 finale. What a week. Marvel. What a huge week for Marvel. It's going to be awesome. And who knows what other trailers we might get. They may drop a new... Maybe we'll get a Spider-Man trailer dropping with Black Widow. I would love that. I'm watching it on Disney Plus. Nice. I'm going to the theater. Part of me wishes kind of that I was doing it on Disney Plus, because then I could watch it as many times as I want. But I'm seeing it in theater. What's the next show in live for Disney Plus? I think the What If series. I think. But all right, I think that's gonna do it for me tonight, guys. I'm gonna go to bed. It's getting late. I'm tired. So yeah, I think it'll be 2 weeks after Black Widow premieres. That's what happened 2 years ago when Far From Home trailer came out. Okay, then that's probably what'll happen. But yeah, I'm gonna head out of here. Thank you guys for hanging out. This was a fun one. We had quite a few people here tonight, including all the bots, of course, but for the most part, I think we actually had real people here. We have like 70 plus likes on the stream, so that's probably a record, I think, for this. So that's awesome. Thank you guys all for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.